6 silent actions to show your loved one your true worth. Stoicism. Have you ever asked yourself, how can I truly become the best version of myself in relationships? It's a question that many of us silently ponder. At the core of our being, we all long for love, respect, and to feel truly valued by the ones we care about. But how do we earn that? How do we move beyond superficial praise and make an authentic impact on those around us? Consider every relationship as a journey, with you as the guide. Within you lies a treasure chest of qualities waiting to be shared. But to reveal them, you need a map, one that leads to deeper connection, respect, and love. That map is not about grand gestures or fleeting acts, but about embodying the quiet yet powerful principles that reflect your true worth. Today, I'll show you how to uncover your inherent value in relationships through 9 timeless Stoic lessons. These aren't just empty words. They're about empowering yourself in ways that will leave a lasting impression on the ones you love. Prepare to understand how love and respect are built not just on actions, but on inner strength and self-awareness. Let's begin this journey together. Lesson 1. Understanding your true worth. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, and your self-worth is entirely within your control. It's not about how many likes you get, or if someone shows interest in you. Your value comes from how you see and appreciate yourself. Think of yourself as a rare gemstone. Not everyone will recognize your worth, and some may pass you by without noticing. But that doesn't change your value. You remain precious and unique, whether others see it or not. In today's world, it's easy to feel inadequate when faced with rejection, or when others seem to be thriving. But with a Stoic mindset, your worth isn't dependent on validation from others. It's defined by your actions. Are you living with integrity? Are you kind and compassionate? These qualities define your true worth, not the opinions of others. Stoicism encourages self-reflection. Take time to assess your deeper qualities, not just the obvious ones. Your value is rooted in your character and how you live in alignment with your principles. In relationships, your worth remains the same, whether others recognize it or not. Understanding your value is not a one-time event, but a continuous practice. Every day, remind yourself that you are valuable, not because of others' opinions, but because of the inherent qualities that make you who you are. This is the path to true strength. Lesson 2. Present yourself with dignity. In the journey of mastering Stoicism and showing your true worth, presenting yourself with dignity is an essential foundation. Imagine this. You're not trying to be someone else. Stoicism teaches us that the value of self-respect is rooted not in outward appearances or fleeting trends, but in the integrity of your actions and decisions. Too often, we get caught up in trying to impress others, changing the way we dress, speak, or act, just to gain approval. But the real strength lies in being authentically yourself. The wisdom of the Stoics, like that of Epictetus, reminds us that it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. So, in relationships, do you present yourself with genuine confidence, or do you mask who you are to fit someone else's mold? Ask yourself, when was the last time you simply embraced who you truly are, flaws and all, and walked with dignity? In today's world, it's crucial to resist the temptation to pretend. Whether you're passionate about books, art, or anything else, let that passion shine through. Don't try to force yourself into what others expect. Embrace the man you are and respect your own time, energy, and emotions. Respecting yourself sets the stage for others to do the same. If you allow others to criticize or disrespect you, you're teaching them that it's acceptable to treat you poorly. But when you carry yourself with confidence, self-respect, and quiet strength, others will be compelled to honor that. In any situation, whether dating, friendships, or family, it's not about putting on a show. It's about the silent power of being unwavering in your principles and staying true to yourself, even when it feels uncomfortable. Stoicism isn't about perfection. It's about resilience, learning from our mistakes, and carrying ourselves with dignity despite the pressures of the world. Reflect on this. How often do you catch yourself trying to impress? Instead, why not focus on impressing others with the strength of your self-respect? Show up with authenticity, hold your ground, and remember that your worth isn't defined by anyone else's standards, but your own. So, be bold, be strong, treat yourself with respect, and you'll notice how the world begins to do the same. As Seneca wisely said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Do you master yourself today? If you do, everything else will fall into place. Let that be the silent yet powerful message you send into the world. And remember, you deserve all the respect you expect. Do you agree with me on the above? If so, please comment, because I deserve it. Lesson 3. The Art of Nonverbal Communication. I understand if this sounds a bit old-fashioned or strict at first, but please hear me out. It's not about being difficult to approach. It's about respecting yourself and recognizing your worth. Now, I understand if this approach sounds old-fashioned or too strict, but hear me out. It's not about being cold or hard to approach. It's about respecting yourself and recognizing your true worth. Stoicism teaches us not to give away everything so easily, and in a world where instant gratification has become the norm, it offers a refreshing perspective. When you're always available to someone, constantly saying yes and offering your time, you lose your allure. The excitement, the anticipation, the mystery that naturally comes from scarcity, these are the very things that make you valuable in a relationship. The Stoic approach to boundaries starts with self-respect, and it begins with your appearance. Dressing in a way that is stylish yet modest sends a clear message: I value myself. You're not hiding who you are, but you're also not giving it all away immediately. There's a delicate balance between being open and maintaining an air of intrigue. Similarly, managing your time wisely speaks volumes. In an age where we're constantly connected, who you choose to spend time with and how much of it you give is an intentional act. It's not about playing games or being manipulative. It's about affirming, my time is precious and I choose to spend it meaningfully. When you're with someone, be present and engaged, but when you're not, it's okay to be unavailable. This helps preserve your own energy for growth and development, allowing you to show up as your best self in all relationships. Emotional self-mastery, a cornerstone of Stoicism, encourages you to keep a balanced perspective. It's not about being indifferent or detached like a Stoic statue, but rather about not allowing small annoyances to disrupt your inner peace. You control your emotional energy, and it should be earned, not freely given away. This doesn't mean you should avoid deep connections, but it does mean forming relationships that aren't based solely on immediate gratification. True bonds are built over time, with a sense of steady trust and respect. Setting boundaries in a relationship isn't a game of control. It's about valuing yourself and staying true to your principles. As the famous Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. By respecting your own limits, you show others how to treat you with respect. In the context of relationships, this approach will make others see you for who you truly are, not just someone willing to give everything away, but someone who knows their own worth and takes their time to build something real. So, let's raise a toast to being a little more selective, composed, and stoic in how we approach relationships. Take your time, set your boundaries, and watch how it transforms the way others see you. Now let's affirm ourselves by commenting in the comment section. I value myself. Lesson 4. Be ready to walk away. In Stoicism, there's a powerful idea about letting go. It's not about distancing yourself emotionally or acting indifferently. Rather, it's the wisdom to understand what is within our control and what is not. This principle becomes especially powerful in relationships. We've all been in situations where we know we deserve more, but for various reasons, we choose to stay. Fear of loneliness, the comfort of the familiar, or hope that things will improve. This is where Stoicism truly shines. True strength, as the Stoics teach us, lies in realizing that we have the power to decide whether to stay or walk away from situations that no longer align with our values and well-being. It's about making the conscious choice to protect our peace and dignity, even if that means stepping away. This doesn't mean giving up at the first sign of difficulty. Relationships, after all, require time, understanding, and effort. But it's essential to recognize your worth so profoundly that when something fundamentally contradicts your values, you're ready to walk away. It's about having the courage to say, I respect myself too much to accept less than what I deserve. Let's delve into this further. Being prepared to leave isn't about making an impulsive, dramatic exit. Often, it's a quiet decision, a moment of clarity where you acknowledge that this particular situation no longer serves your growth or well-being. And while it might feel daunting, after all, the unknown future can be intimidating. Remember the Stoics who faced uncertainty with bravery and resilience. They showed us that sometimes the bravest decision is to walk away from what no longer aligns with your journey. This perspective can be life-changing. When you are in a relationship because it reflects your values, not because you are clinging to it out of fear or desperation, everything shifts. You stay not out of need, but because you genuinely want to. The key here is that when you are willing to step away from what no longer serves you, you create space for what truly aligns with your path. It's like clearing away clutter to allow room for the things that will enrich your life. By letting go, you give yourself the freedom to embrace what's better for you. So, being prepared to walk away isn't about being cold or indifferent. It's about knowing your worth and taking care of yourself. It's about having the strength to embody Stoicism in the face of challenges, realizing that your value doesn't rely on anyone or anything else, but your own self-respect. Lesson 5. Setting boundaries silently. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of actions over mere words. Setting boundaries in relationships is not about merely stating what you won't tolerate, but about demonstrating it through your actions. It's easy to say, I won't accept mistreatment, but the real challenge is when that mistreatment actually occurs. Will you uphold your boundary or compromise in the heat of the moment? This is where your strength and true character are tested. It's not enough to talk. You must show with unyielding certainty that your boundaries are sacred. As Marcus Aurelius wisely put it, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Life will present countless challenges that test your limits, but it is how you respond that truly defines your strength. Setting boundaries isn't always simple, especially when emotions are involved. But remember this: you have the power to choose how you react. If someone crosses a boundary, it is your actions, not your words, that will solidify that boundary. Think about a time when honesty was a cornerstone of your values and someone lied to you. How you respond, whether you calmly confront the issue or take a step back, shows the world just how seriously you hold your boundaries. It's not about creating conflict, but about showing self-respect by acting in accordance with your values. This silent enforcement of boundaries strengthens relationships, for others begin to understand that you won't tolerate behavior that disrespects you. It's not about stubbornness or being difficult. It's about maintaining your integrity. Even in everyday moments, your actions matter. How do you react when plans are changed at the last minute, or when someone fails to respect you? Do you quietly accept it, or do you calmly assert your boundaries? This is where the essence of Stoic mindfulness comes into play, responding to each situation in a manner that aligns with your values, no matter how small the moment may seem. It's these small, everyday actions that reinforce the boundaries you've set. And over time, people will notice your unwavering commitment to self-respect. They will see you as someone who not only establishes boundaries, but defends them with quiet strength. As the Stoics taught, let your actions speak louder than any words you could say. People will begin to respect you not just for the boundaries you set, but for the integrity you maintain in protecting them. So, take a moment today to reflect on how you enforce your boundaries. Are your actions a true reflection of your values? If not, take charge now, because your boundaries, your self-respect, are non-negotiable. Like, comment, and subscribe if you believe in the strength of silent actions, and share with someone who needs to hear this today. If this message spoke to your heart today, leave a comment about faith. I am a Stoic. Lesson 6. Actions speak louder than words. Stoicism, as we've been learning, is about using practical wisdom. It means judging people based on what they do, not just what they say. In our world, many people say nice things, but don't follow through. This is especially true in relationships. Stoics advise us to see through the charm and focus on actions instead. Stoics encourage us to pay attention to actions because actions show what's real. Consider this. It's simple for someone to say everything perfectly, to promise things, to describe a future that seems flawless. But are they actually doing what they say? Are their actions supporting their words? That's where the truth lies. Let's be honest for a moment. Haven't we all experienced this? We meet someone, they say incredible things, and we're enchanted. But as time goes by, their actions don't match their words. They promise to call, but don't. They make plans only to cancel at the last minute. Yet we still hold on to their words. This is when our inner Stoic mindset must take charge. Stoicism reminds us not to be swayed by words or overwhelmed by emotions. It's about being logical and seeing reality clearly. When someone's actions don't match their words, that's a warning sign. It's like the universe saying, hey, take notice, something isn't right here. This mindset shifts how you handle relationships. Instead of being swept away by sweet words and commitments, you begin noticing small details. How do they behave under pressure? Do they keep their promises? Are they present for you, not just in words but in meaningful actions? Here's the fascinating part. When you focus on what people do instead of just what they say, you set a standard. You're telling them, I'm not just listening to your words. I'm watching your actions. And that really makes an impact. They realize they can't just talk their way into your life. They have to prove they're genuine and worthy of your trust. But keep in mind, this isn't about being negative or doubting everyone. It's about being wise, about safeguarding your feelings with a dose of Stoic insight. It means not letting emotions carry you away, but staying realistic. So, let's remember, let's pay attention to actions, not just words. Let's approach love with a Stoic mindset, being logical, observant, and thoughtful, because ultimately, actions carry more weight than words. As we come to the end of our conversation today, I want you to hold on to something very important. In the vast canvas of life, your self-worth is like the brightest thread that binds everything together. Just like the Stoics believed, you can decide how you respond to what happens around you. Don't forget, you are in control of your own honor and self-esteem. Embrace your inner strength. Let your actions, decisions, and limits reflect the amazing person you are. And if you ever doubt yourself, recall this moment and the Stoic wisdom we've discussed. Life isn't just something you endure. It's an opportunity to evolve, becoming stronger and wiser each day. If you enjoyed our chat today, why not explore further? Take a look at our playlist displayed on the screen. It's packed with more insights, stories, and tips, designed to help you navigate life with greater wisdom and confidence. Go ahead, click on it, and let's keep moving forward on this journey together. Thank you for joining me in this conversation. Always remember, you're not navigating this journey alone. We're all figuring it out together, one step, one day at a time. Until our next chat, take care, stay wise, and continue to embrace your inner Stoic.